Hey you guys, what's going on? Today I have a book tag for you. It's called the Inside and Out Book Tag, and it is an acronym for the 9 questions that I'm going to be answering. I was tagged by MathomBooks. They just made their channel June 3rd. It's 2 guys named Jeremy and Aaron, and they just started their book channel, so I'm going to put it in the drop box below so you guys can check it out, give their channel a look. And yeah, so they tagged me in this tag, and as you can see, sorry, let me put that down. As you can see, I wrote inside and out on the little edge right here, and then I put my answers, I wrote them out next to it. So it's cool. It's a nice new layout. I've never done a book tag like this before, so it was different and interesting. So I'm going to start off with I. Inside flap and back of the book summaries. Too much information or not enough? I feel like the flaps in the back give just enough information away, because that's how I choose which books I want to buy. Like when I'm at Barnes & Noble and other bookstores, I'll look at the back, and then if it sounds interesting, then I'll go ahead and buy that. But if it gave too much information away, then I wouldn't, what's the point of buying it if you know what the whole book's about? But I've never come across that situation. I feel like they give just enough information away. N. New book. What form do you want it in? Audiobook, ebook, paperback, or hardcover? It was a tie for me here. I chose hardcover and ebook just because I love hardcover books. They're just really nice to have, and they last for like a really long time. And for ebooks, you guys know I have a Nook, and I love it. And it's just when you're traveling, you can buy like 4 ebooks before you go on your vacation, and then that way you can just take your Nook or Kindle instead of taking like all 4 books and worrying about them getting like wrinkled in the suitcase and stuff like that. S. Scribble while you read. Do you like to write in your books, taking notes, making comments, or do you keep your books clean? I keep my books clean. I hate when they have like wrinkled pages or smudges on them. The only time I ever write in my books is if it's for a school, and I'm given a book that I have to, read with the class or something like that, and then I just, take annotations in that. But none of these books I've ever written in. I. In your best voice, read for us your favorite first sentence from a book. So I just picked Twilight because I really like the first sentence of this book. It just is really like intriguing and makes me like really want to read it. I'd never given much thought to how I would die, though I'd had reason enough in the last few months, but even if I had, I would not have imagined it like this. I just think that's awesome, because as a reader you're like, why is she thinking about dying? Like, what's going on in her life? Stuff like that. So I picked that one. D. Does it matter to you whether the author is male or female when you're deciding on a book? What if you're unsure of the author's gender? Gender plays no role in my book decision making. Yeah, there's not really much to say about that. And if I don't know the author's gender, that doesn't matter at all. I like both male and female authors. E. Do you ever read ahead or read to the last page? I'm not going to lie, I don't do it. I've only done it once in 7th grade with my friends. We had to read Agatha Christie's, and then there were none. And I don't know if you guys have read that, you know that like the book gets so like everyone's dying off and you're just like confused on what's going on, and then we read the last page and it ruined it for me. So I've never done that. That was a really stupid life choice. So no, I do not read ahead, just except that one time, which was a poor decision on my behalf. Okay, now we're in the out section. O. Organized bookshelves or outrageous bookshelves? I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but I'm like really OCD about my bookshelf. I like them to be in like height order. Like, see how up here it's like small and then it goes to big? Because if it's like a huge book right next to a little book, that really bothers me. Like, I hate like if it's like this and this. Like, I hate the height thing. That just, I don't know. I like them to look like the singular bars. That's how I would probably describe it. U. Have you ever bought a book based on the cover? No, I don't think so. I usually always read the back or the inside flap, but I guess like if I'm deciding between 2 books that literally like they both sound so interesting, I mean, maybe I would pick the one with the better cover, but I usually do not decide just on the covers. And the last one, T, do you take it outside to read or stay in? I prefer to stay in when I read just because I like reading on like my chaise lounge or like a couch or my bed or something. But I do love reading when I go on vacations. Like I like to lay out and read at the same time, or like, same for like being on a beach, because that's just always nice reading a book like on the beach by the water and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm tagging everyone. If you want to do this tag, go for it. It's really fun. I really enjoy doing it. So thanks, MathomBooks, for tagging me, and I will put their info in the down link along with the questions. Okay, bye guys. Have a good day.